Anambra Treasury and inherited hundreds of billions in debt from ex-governor Obiano, says Chukwuma Soludo. Hello everyone, you're welcome to the news. The new governor of Anambra State, Charles Chukwuma Soludo, has claimed he met only 300 million in the state's treasury when he assumed office. Soludo revealed this while answering questions on a TV program on Arise TV. According to the former central bank governor, he has inherited debts running into hundreds of billions of naira from his predecessor, Willie Obiano, according to audited accounts. Soludo said, in terms of debt I inherited, it runs into hundreds of billions of naira. In that of cash, we made about 300 million naira only. In fact, let's not talk about it. Our treasury is funny. I hope we shall make money henceforth to help us fulfill our promises for infrastructure and development of the state. But in terms of what I met in our coffers, my brother, it's pathetic. Please let us not go there. God will help us. Ex-Governor Obiano was apprehended by operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, as he tried to leave the country on the same day he handed over to Soludo. So this is, the updates given by the newly sworn-in Governor Chukwuma Soludo of Anambra State. If you can recall, his inauguration was filled with drama as the former First Lady Obiano had a fight with Mrs. Bianca Ojukwu, who led to the latter slapping the former. From the moment he came into office, he has appointed 6 appointees, one of which is a black mayor, to be his chief of staff. He's hit the ground running and also has, taken control over the affairs of the state. But as a seasoned financial analyst, he's been and also been an ex-governor of the CBN. We know when it comes to accounting and giving details of funds, that is like child's play to him. So that's why, he quickly gave us the idea of how much he met in the Anambra State Treasury and how much he has inherited in debt. So to speak that the former governor, Willie Obiano, was about to travel on the same day, he handed over to the current Governor Chukwuma Soludo, but he was apprehended by the EFCC. So the question on the lips of Nigeria is, why must the former governor take off like that on the same day that he handed over? Is it because he has skeleted in the scoreboards as alleged? Or, like EFCC said, that he has been on their watch list for a long time, but because of the immunity clause on him as the governor, there was no way it could be questioned or tried. But since he handed over, that was a good point, to apprehend him to come and answer to all the financial allegations that were in his name. So why does it always, become so, like a trend when once a governor leaves office or once anybody in politics leaves office, the normal thing, what we have normalized, the bad behavior that we've normalized, is to almost empty the treasury. Why should it be so? Should there be a system where, there should be a proper accountability of how the money, the funds of the states, was spent? Or do we just keep having the structure where once the governor is gone, no matter what it is, because like the EFCC we do, sometimes they succeed in actually, having people, suspects go to court to answer for all the money, misappropriation allegations and all of that. Why should we always meet the treasury empty whenever a governor or a political office holder is leaving? Why must the next person inherit so much debt? And Anambra is a state that people are believing that so much will be done, there will be miracle, there will be accountability, and the belief they have in Professor Chukwuma Soludo is really so high. And as he said, he's not distracted. He wants to focus on getting the work done. And we know to get any work done, it requires a lot of money. So let us see how he's going to use his expertise, his wisdom, knowledge, building his cabinets and making sure he makes Anambra at least one of the model states in Nigeria where we are all going to be proud of. The fate imposed on Professor Chukwuma Soludo is really high, even to people who are non-Anambra citizens. And so we are all watching and looking to see how it's going to transform the state and how maybe one by one our governors would, take after a good model and make their states conducive and make life more reasonable for every Nigerian. So what's your opinion on this with the almost empty treasury and the lot of debt incurred by, inherited by Professor Chukwuma Soludo? Please drop your beautiful and constructive comments in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next news. Bye for now.